Hey guys, it's DestinyLashae. Today I'm just coming to you guys with a fall makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to start with a clean and moisturized face. Now I'm just going to prime my face using the Smashbox primer. Now I'm going to start correcting my acne scars, and I'm using the MAC Conceal and Correct palette. And I'm using that burnt orange color in there to correct the darkness on my face. It's actually getting better, but you know, you still gotta correct if you want that flawless look, you know? So now once I have corrected everything, I'm just going to blend basically everything in with my finger, and it warms up the product and it just makes it blend so much easier. Now I am taking my black Opal stick foundation in the color Suede, I believe, Mocha, and I am just going to apply that all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Infallible L'Oreal spray and spray that all over my face and just blend that out with my beauty blender and literally pat that beauty blender into my skin to blend out the product. And the reason why I spray my face after I put on my foundation is just because it helps everything blend so much smoother and it just looks so much better. I know this color is a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, but I couldn't find my hazelnut foundation, so you know what? I just used this. It actually looks good at the end after you highlight and contour. I always tell people never to go lighter with your foundation, always go one shade darker if you can't find your foundation, or you know, you just can't find your color match. So now I'm just putting the MSF in dark all over my face with a fluffy powder brush just to even out my complexion with this darker foundation. It's just going to even out everything and make it more like my skin. And I'm just literally buffing that in. This is a Mineralize powder, so it's very, very fine and it'll make everything look flawless. So now I'm taking my eyelid primer. This is the MAC primer. I'll put it down below. Everything will be listed down below. And I'm just priming my lids. And I'm just taking my ring finger and, you know, dabbing that into my lids. And I really honestly can't even remember the color, guys. So now I'm just taking a brush and blending out that face. Now I am taking, I believe this is, I think this is Red Brick by MAC. Yes, this is Red Brick by MAC. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell by the color. And I am using the edge of my concealer to make that sharp line on the outer V. Some people use tape. I just lately like to use the outer part of a whole bunch of my products, obviously. So now I'm just taking Carbon by MAC and carving out that inner crease, that crease area, and just blending it out with a blending brush. I did the other eye already, as you can tell, and you just want to blend, blend, blend. With darker shadows, you definitely need to blend it out so that it doesn't look so harsh, unless you're going for that look. Hey, my baby came in to say hi to everybody. So yeah, I'm taking a little bit more of that black color and putting it right below that reddish color that I put on, that red brick color, and I'm just blending it out again. As you guys can see, I use different brushes just because with black the color tends to smudge on the brush, but I just take random brushes that I have laying around, random blending brushes, and blend out that color. Now I am taking a gold color from my Fall Festive palette by BH Cosmetics and putting that on my lid. Right here I am taking another color from that palette, a shimmery burgundy color, and putting it on the outer V. And I did put a little bit of white shimmer in my inner tear ducts. Now I am taking my liner and lining my eyes. Per usual, you guys know I always do this. And I'm just taking a painting brush. Actually, I think I got this from the dollar store, and doing my liner today. I'm using the NYC liner, but I just lately like this brush that I'm using. So now I am going to highlight my face using the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. I love this concealer. If you guys are new to my channel, get used to this concealer because I love it so much. It's so cheap and it works so well. So I'm just making that little triangle shape and I fan out the edges so that it blends out easier. And I use my beauty blender that I was using in the beginning to blend out that color underneath my eye. And I do the same to the other eye. I use the applicator that comes with the concealer and just fan that out and blend. It's pretty simple. I just bring it up to my temples as well. And I use the concealer to contour my nose. I don't use a powder to contour my nose usually. Usually my under eye concealer does that for me, as well as the concealer that I put on the bridge of my nose. And it gives you a natural contour. And I always add more concealer if it's not bright enough for me. And now I just take a little bit of concealer on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and blending that out with that same beauty blender. So just take your time with this. This is a sped up tutorial. Makeup does take time, so don't rush. It won't come out right. So now I'm going to take my Nye Banana Powder and use that to set my concealer. And I'm just using a fluffy brush. It's a fluffy, smaller face brush, it looks like. And I usually don't highlight my forehead just because my forehead's kind of big, so yeah. Now I'm just curling my lashes and I'm putting on some mascara. Now I had so much trouble with this, you guys, but you know, forgive me. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, and I just put that on my waterline. Now I'm taking the CoverGirl the CoverGirl bronzer couldn't think of the name, and contouring my cheeks. And this is the Real Techniques contour brush. I love this brush, especially for newbies. It works so well. Now I'm taking the Real Techniques blush brush and I just added a little bit of blush to my cheeks, not too much, you can't even tell. Now I am taking my Nye Banana Powder and baking right underneath my contour. This just makes my contour even more defined, and you know, your contour can cut somebody, honey, with this. So if you have trouble contouring, this will kind of clean up your contour a little bit and give you that sharp, nice, neat contour. Even if you messed up, it's awesome. That's what I do. I look crazy, but now I'm adding a little bit more blush because I didn't really see it. So I'm adding the Milani Rose Blush, and I'm just adding that to my cheeks. If you guys don't have this brush by Real Techniques, go get it. It's amazing. It's their blush brush and it's tapered. It's great. So now I'm gonna take that, what is this? The color from the Fall Festive palette, that purpley color that's on my lids, and putting that underneath my waterline. Now I'm going to line my lips with Nightmoth by MAC. This is a really, really dark, deep burgundy lip pencil. You can use this all over your lips if you don't have the lipstick that I'm using, because it's gorgeous by itself as well. Now I'm going to take the colored Raine Fever lipstick. I love this stuff. It shows up so well on camera. Just the color, it looks exactly as how you're seeing it right now. It is amazing. This color is a deep, dark purpley color, and it looks so great on darker skin tones as well as fair skin tones. So now I'm going to take a stippling brush from e.l.f. and just brush away my baking that I did underneath my contour. And I'm just going to brush that away. I added a little bit of MSF in dark to, you know, make it look more united with my whole face. So just use that on a fluffy brush like I'm doing now. So now I'm just taking my highlight by Sonia Kasuk, the Goddess bronzer, and putting that on my nose and my cupid's bow and my chin. And that is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, peace and love always.